The story is about a young man. At this time, we'll say around the age of 17, going on to his 20s. And at this time, this young man used to live in a lot of affluence. His mother was very, very rich. She had a lot of money. And she used to spend this money on this young boy. And they used to say he used to wear some shoes. You know, people say Nike are nice, but this guy's shoes that were so nice that they only imported it from Yemen. He was the coolest cat. And he used to have many of these different shoes. And this man, you know, he was growing up in this luxury life, and they said he was very intelligent and was able to persuade people with his words. And he was very charismatic. So he used to be always going and hanging out with the nobles and the older guys and the guys that really, you know, they run the business of the town. And this is the kind of life this guy was living in. And wherever people saw him, wherever they saw him, they knew him and they knew his name, and they'd call him and he'd come and he'd sit down with the businessmen, the noblemen, the leaders, the tribes. He was known amongst them all. And his father wasn't really there at the time, but his mother was the one that was providing for him. So this man was living this normal life, and he had everything he wanted and everything he ever needed. And then he heard about a man that has come. He told him a man has come, and this man is talking about something that's gonna change the world. So this boy is thinking, he's pondering, he's trying to just get a little taste of what is this thing that's gonna change the world? It's gonna shape the way history is written. And this boy, he's been hanging out with all the nobles and the rich guys, so he's used to these big news. So he just wants to hear a little bit about this one. So he goes searching and looking for a way to get to this guy that is telling this news, to get to this man that has brought this new message. And he's walking along a path, and he hears a little whisper in the town about this man meeting in a house that was kind of hidden, but a few people would go there once in a while to get a couple teachings. So this boy, he thought, how could I not be at this meeting? So he got himself prepared, he found out the coordinates, he found out how to get there, and he was on his path. And he went there seeking to learn this new message. And on the path he met another man, and he asked him the question, and at this time this man knew the knowledge he was seeking, but he didn't know if this man was truly seeking it for the right reasons. So he asked this man, he said, listen, tell me where I can go to get this message. And this man says, follow this path, you will meet a house, enter this house, you will see the man. Ask him whatever questions you have. He'll take care of the rest. This man said, I walked into this house, and when I laid my eyes upon this man, I saw the most beautiful person I've ever met. And when I looked at him, I knew this man was not a liar. I knew this man was a man of truth. So I sat down and I tried to, you know, take away from what he was saying. I tried to listen to his words. I tried to see what point of view he was trying to teach, what perspective that he brought that people said was brand new. And he was used to having all the brand new of things, so now he wanted the brand new of ideas. So he sat down and he began to listen. And this man, they said when he left, he walked away and he went home a changed person. But he did not want to tell his mother that. Because he knew when she found out, things would not be the same. And that is exactly what happened. When she found out, she took chains and locked him and tied him up in his own home. him you'll never leave again. And when he tried and he tried and he struggled until he found a way, she said, if you leave my doorstep, don't ever come back to it. And everything you've ever had, everything that was yours is no longer belonging to you. The shoes, the clothes, all the luxuries you once used to lay in is no longer yours. And this man left that home that day with just one piece of cloth on his back.